just like to reiterate the process that you go about when bringing an image into Inkscape. You start by saying File and then Import, and you select your picture that you would have downloaded from Google or you have available. In this case I use a JPEG, it could be a PNG, it could be something else. And there's the picture, and in this case it's relatively high quality, but if you zoom right into the borders you can see that there is a bit of blur, which might not be what you want. And another issue you're going to have is you can see there's a background here. So if I have a red square that I would like to situate this man image in, I bring him to the front, and then I have the white border to deal with, which is a bit of a problem. So the way to get around that is select the image, go to Path, and then say Trace Bitmap. And in this case, you could have said colors, but we don't have any color in the picture, so we're just going to go with grays. The number of scans is how many slices you'd like it to take. You end up with one less. Whatever scans you specify, you end up with that number minus one total different slices that get taken of the picture. And in grays it would go sort of across the spectrum of grays to detect all the different edges. So 8 for argument's sake. I'm going to say remove background. That's what it's going to look like, which is good for me. So I click OK, and then I click out of here. You can see now if I move this, I still have my old image, which I'm going to delete, and this is my new image now, and it has no background. But you can see it looks slightly blurry around the edges. That's actually because you can see all of the different slices that have been taken. So from white, all the grays were stepped through, and slowly but surely the edge is detected. So if I right click and say ungroup, I can then separate all of these different scans that were taken, and you'll see they get lighter and lighter in terms of their grays. So I really just want this black one for purposes of my drawing. Delete the rest, and there I have my black figurehead, and I can now center it or whatever I need to do on the red square. The advantage of importing it, even if you have a PNG that has no background, the benefit of doing this advantage is that if you click on edit paths by nodes and you click your image, you'll now see that it's actually been converted to an Inkscape SVG, which means you can now edit as you would like. So if I come down here and I select, for example, these 3 nodes, I can bring them all the way down. Now, of course, you have to actually select that one. So it's got a bit of catch up to do. Making a nice mess of this. But as you can see, you can edit it however you need to. There we go. If I bring this maybe to the corner here, perhaps flat, whatever. So there's a couple of options, and that might be useful depending on what you require your icons for. So an easy way to import pictures and maintain high quality, and then use them in your different flow diagrams.